Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Muhammad Rashidi. Many Ustad and Professor Hadis told me that you're blessed with a great accomplishment in Hadis. Last time when you present to Jakim Learning Center, there are two Mufti from Selangor and Pulau Pinang are very happy with your works. And then I already attend your lecture in Subuh in Masjid Shah Alam. People very interested and delightful with your work. Can you share with us about your work?
Thank you very much. In reality, the credit for all this work is thousands of scholars of Hadith. What Allah blessed me to do, something never happened before, which is the finale of the story of Tadween, means recording down all the Hadith in one book. Let me explain to you. The Prophet ﷺ, he spoke to Sahaba, and in the last khutbah, he has over 124,000 Sahaba in Arafat, in the farewell khutbah. The Prophet stayed 23 years in Mecca and Medina, speaking, during Jum'ah in Medina, answering questions. He delivered the whole Quran and all the Hadith, Qudsi and his own Hadith. The Sahaba, in the beginning, they were instructed to focus on Quran first, then other groups start having agreement from the Prophet to start recording the Hadith. We mean by recording, writing it down. As for memorizing, they used to memorize it on the fly. So many Sahaba have their own copy. Then their children. We counted 4,211 Sahaba and Tabi'een, all of them narrating all the Hadith of the Prophet. We know, of course, about Bukhari and Muslim and their teacher Ahmad ibn Hanbal. We know about Imam Shafi'i, who started the Hadith terminology recording in his book Al-Risala. And we know also Imam Malik, who recorded over 700 Hadith in his Muwatta, 703. And this was what Imam Shafi'i learned first. Then Imam Shafi'i continued the recording. For example, in his book he recorded over 5,200 Hadith and other. So we have what everybody knows about the 6 books, then the 9 books. Then you have Imam Suyuti, who collected 1,840 books together and made Al-Jami' al-Kabir of 42,000 Hadith, 46,000 Hadith. So what Allah blessed me to do, I started in 1980 in Chicago, effort to compile all the Hadith on earth in one book. Why? Because this is exactly what everybody dreamed. The Bukhari went and he collected what he can. Muslim went collected in another area. And they went on all earth till they collected all the Hadith. But they didn't have an archiving center. For example, the 9 books, between them there is about 10,000 Hadith repeated. Why? Because they didn't have because it was impossible. They're using camels and horses and walking on foot to go and collect. Collect here, I mean writing down. As a matter of fact, the one who pushed the writing was Umar ibn Abdul Aziz. They consider him the 5th caliph. Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, he followed his father, who started the official state collecting of all Hadith. We know that all the Quran was collected in the time of the Prophet, written with skins and bones and so forth. And Hadrat Abu Bakr and Umar, then Sayyidina Uthman, put it in a modern paper. They could reach for different civilization then and put it in a complete paper folders and send it to different places, which still exist on earth now. You have copies in Russia, copies in different places, the original copies. So the scholar of Hadith want to do the same. They want to have all the Hadith in one book, like Sayyidina Uthman wrote all Quran in one book. Writing Hadith in book, it doesn't mean Hadith is not preserved. It is preserved, but in different books. So when you have, say, 700 volumes, this is very hard for a student to see the light at the end of the tunnel to study. Then you have all this repeating, means you keep repeating study. Can we have it all in one book, color-coded, highly referenced, remove the mechanical repetition when hadith is exactly letter-wise and words-wise equivalent to another one, we can remove it and reference it. So I started in 1980, I started what is called the Dictionary of Quran and Hadith Sahih. So I put about 30,000 words dictionary. I give you the word, I tell you all the ayat of it and all the hadith of it. And from there, under the guidance of my Sheikh late Hafiz Abdullah ibn Siddiq Al-Ghumari, who is a professor of Azhar 8 years. He was Muhaddis of Egypt and Tangier and Mufti, not official Mufti, a Mufti. At that time they have the official, but also many sheikhs used to give fatwa. He used to give fatwa in different magazines and books. He has a book, 2 volumes of fatwa. And also under the guidance of late Mufti of Egypt for 3 times, Sheikh Hasanain Makhloof, whom I have in handwritten wonderful letters from him. Under their guidance, Allah blessed me with the idea, as a provision from Allah, to start working to get all hadith in one volume. Of course, this is a great intention, and Allah blessed me to accept it and finalize it. There is nobody gather that magnitude. So I made a good architecture. I mean by architecture, like if you build a building like the Twin Towers, or you do a Series Tower or anything, you have to do a blueprint. At the moment I have, like say, 1,500 floors. So how we are going to put these floors, and how we run the hydraulic water coming down and going up, electrical wiring and so forth. So I made a transformation of hadith, every reference, from a common composition to a logical composition, as if you take the Bukhari and put it in Excel sheet. In Hadith Data Warehouse and data mining and so forth, they reduce the knowledge to the smallest component or granule. For example, if I have 2 people, I give one 100 ringgit, 1 piece of paper, and I give guy 100 ringgit of 1 ringgit each, total 100 pieces of paper. The one who has 100 has more capability to maneuver and produce 10 or 19 or 11 or any change. While the guy who has 101 piece is stuck. He cannot cut it in pieces. He has to give 100 or give nothing. So taking the data to put it as a data neutral, and also in a smaller granularity, and break it into logical. This is the art of data warehousing and data mining. So how this large corporation handle 8 million maybe customer in one data warehouse on data mining to make the right decision. So I thought, why don't we do the same for the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ? So I started doing all kind of color coding, breaking it into logical. I mean by logical that the hadith, the statement of the Prophet separate from that chain, which carried separate from this, separate from that, the decision, the ruling. So I broke it into, even that chain, I broke every chain into different parts, so I can go and sort the chains and do any maneuvering and slice and dice, as they say in data manipulation. Slice and dice, like cut it vertical or horizontal. This way you can see it from all directions. And this opened for me like a treasure box of the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. I kept working solo. Allah blessed me with 6 months programming from a person